right. Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and you guys know what that means. We do our giveaways. Well, Benzinga, me and Benzinga, we do the Apex giveaway. So join today at 11:30 a.m. Eastern on Benzinga for a chance to win a free Apex Trader evaluation account. Some very cool stuff that's going to be on Benzinga's YouTube. It's called Futures Fever. Awesome stuff. All right, let's get into gold real quick and see what's going on. See if we have anything setting up here. Start with the daily time frame. We'll open it up a bit. Going to delete the orb from yesterday. We don't need that anymore. Our open price, we could put that. It's not relevant right now, in my opinion, because usually I'll look at the open price in relevance to if we broke previous day high or previous day low. Previous day low is all the way down here. So I know at that point, if we do break that previous day's low, we have very high chances of closing red. And I don't need to mark the open to know that because of where price would be at that point. I'm going to look to see what that purple level is. This orange one I'm going to keep because it has been a pretty good level of resistance, right? This was a previous all-time high on February 11th. And then we rejected and broke that high a few times, but failed to close above it. So right now we're sort of range bound, and I want to find the bottom of the range. Now I'm thinking because gold has this daily demand zone down here, I feel like we might want to dive a little lower. And what that's going to do is it's going to give the psychology to a lot of traders to think, oh, we're selling off on gold, selling off. But we have to remember the past month or two have been very bullish on gold. So a few days of a pullback into a daily demand zone, we shouldn't flip our bias to bearish at that point. We should, if anything, be even stronger for the bulls once we get the confirmation we're starting to hold that higher time frame zone. Now, because this is a daily zone, we're probably going to be looking for maybe a 30-minute or hourly candle to hit it and then close back above it. And then we'll just sort of see how price action is at that point, and we'll gauge the volume and any other order flow that might help. Right. So let's see. I'm keep going into the 15-minute time frame here on gold. This was a very strong key level. Just last night it worked. Let's see. We'll delete this 45 is not there. Let's actually go to the 4-hour and see if we have any zones or anything down here. We have this zone. This is a 4-hour. Now, I wouldn't really mark this as a demand zone. And the reason I don't like this as a demand zone, guys, is because the next candle we had broke below it. Now, usually with the demand zone, what I like to see is I like to see this lower wick on this basing candle, because what it shows me is a lot of trapped sellers or buyers, whichever direction we end up reversing in. So this was trapped sellers at this point because we reversed higher. But I want to see those sellers really trapped on there. We didn't sweep this recent low, and that's not where we formed it. So I'm not the biggest fan of it. We did get the reaction to it yesterday, but I do think we're going to continue down today on gold. Let's see if we have any, again, like I said, supply or demand zones that we could work off of, potentially look for. So here's a supply zone on the 45-minute time frame. Mark that as supply, bring our key level, S45. This was a good key level. This was a broken. So guys, see this 1-hour demand zone right here? 1-hour demand, held up as demand, gave us a nice long position, tried to hold again for a nice little long. And then we broke it and we created a 15-minute fair value gap here along with the broken breaker block here. So that's why this fair value gap had a lot more confirmation and did end up working out. So I'm going to keep this. I sort of don't want to. Let's see. I sort of don't want to keep it because I feel like it has been used already. So we're going to lighten it out so we're aware of it. But definitely would rather see 29.50.90. But let's see where Bookmap is headed, right? So we have a price level at 29.30. If we look right now, obviously we have sellers stepping in. We're pushing lower right now. We have any price targets to the downside? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Maybe 29.18 right now, but nothing too crazy. To the upside, this is what I mean by out of the ordinary. These have been sitting here for quite some time. These levels were just activated recently. So these have a better chance of not being spoof orders, right? These have a better chance of being real limit or market orders. I'm sorry, limit orders, not market. If you buy market, you buy where prices. So it sort of looks like gold might want to try to make its way higher to grab some liquidity. So it's that 29.32. So let's see where 29.32 is relative to my trade setups I'm looking for, right? Well, right off also, let me get rid of market pulse, not using that. I like the CVD lately. CVD is okay. So 60.32 is going to be, and we'll come down to a 30-minute time frame. 60.32. That's just right up here, not too far. So let's mark this little pivot right here. This is 60.32.50. So we can look to see if these levels want to work as resistance and we use that as our stop loss to make a lower high, or if we want to break it and then get back below one of these levels to take that short position. Right now, though, we're not moving higher. We don't have any support under us. Does look like we could continue lower. So on gold, not really feeling it. Very range bound right here. Let's take a look at oil. Oh, oil, please break previous day low already. Not yet, but it's definitely looking more bearish, right? Look at this. So it'll sell off, pull back, sell off, pull back, sell off, pull back. But each time it sells off, it gets steeper and steeper. That is crazy, man. We're really that close to those December prices. That is wild. For anybody new in the chat, we traded crude on the uptrend on this whole nice rally. This was a great setups throughout the day. It was just continuously, breaking previous day high, closing green, previous day high, closing green, previous day high, closing green. It was a very nice clean trend, and that's what we look for. And that's why we like to look for multiple markets as well. I know why I'm lagging. Okay, that makes sense. Um, let me see. Discord, I'm going to change one of my settings, and you guys let me know. Better, worse, or same. Uh, okay, better, worse, or same. I would think maybe same, maybe better. It might pick up more though. Like I was trying to get rid of the clicking, like that stuff. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but maybe not. All right. Let's get back to the charts real quick. So crude oil, now 6 hour, we could check real quick. It's a mess, right? Everything's a mess. We gotta reset here on crude and see what we got cooking. Broken zones, some key levels, previous day highs, again, some broken zones, some new zones. We'll keep those. This demand zone held. Now I want to see this work as support, maybe. What was that? Alrighty then. I'm looking for this spot for a supply zone. I know it says 15-minute supply right here, but I don't know. We got to see where we did break that previous day low. Let's see. Crude oil on our. We could look for crude oil on the gap fill too, actually. Let's see crude oil's gap fill. Oh, it's not going to be much. Oh yeah, it's a few cents away. Never mind. We could check what I want to see previous day's range right here. Now I want to see. All right, let's see. I want to see previous day's low broken. 74% chance of closing red. This is standard. Last 5 previous day low broken. 4 out of 5. That's pretty big. So let's see. I have a 1 hour. Look at this 1 hour supply zone right here as well. This is the one we're going to be looking for today. Now remember, this is pretty high up there, so it will take a bit of a bull move to bring us up there. 90-minute, just sort of ogling around, and then we'll also look to see the orb stats. No, let's do performance by weekday. Alrighty. Performance by weekday. This is New York session. Let's do daily session. Oh, I got to make sure previous day's range was also daily session. It wasn't. Now we could look at the real one. All right, let's see. Previous day low broken. Look at that. 3 out of 5 now closed green. Glad we double checked on that. But we have to remember we're still in a downtrend. So that's where I sort of feel like odds would lean towards. So let's take a look at by weekday. There we go. So that's more in our favor, right? So if we go by Wednesdays, when we break that previous day's low on crude oil, we have an 82% chance of closing green, red. So if we're looking to close a red on crude oil, I'm going to mark out the open because now we're a lot closer to the open price, right? So we're going to mark this out. I don't have open as a save template. Probably should have been using it enough lately. That'll be our open price, right? So what that means is I'm looking for crude to close below the open price. So if I could get a short position above the open price, that would be ideal. Again, look how far the supply zone is. That is about $1.18 away. It's not impossible of a move on crude oil, but for it to do that $1.18 and then come all the way back, that would be pretty huge. The past few days, crude has just been selling off, right? Let's check our regular trading hours. See how crude is when market opens, right? Market opens, sold off. Market opened here, chopped around a bit that day. Opened yesterday, sold off. So today, we're really going to have to see where we're at and how we react. This is the 15-minute. So we could sort of see the orb here too. So the first 15-minute candle would be our orb range. So we had a breakdown yesterday. We had a double break the day before, a breakdown the day before, some double breaks. Okay. And look how it's been reacting to zones. So we're just going to be patient, see if it wants to react off of maybe 69.40. We could see if Bookmap has any price levels on crude oil over there. I see 69.26. And then here we go. Look at these price levels. Okay. So we have one at 70 even, and that's near my supply zone. So now that's not too like crazy to think, okay, maybe we will push up there. We could also check our news as well. See if we have any economic news coming up. It's Wednesday. We have nothing scheduled, nothing of high importance. So let's double check too, though. New home sales at 10 o'clock. So that's definitely something to be a little aware of. Other than that, nothing else. Oh, oil. Here we go. Perfect. Oil at 10:30. Don't be in any oil trades at 10:30, guys. This could impact oil. We're going to be patient and we're going to wait and see how that wants to play out. Oh, that's pretty cool. I forgot about that. We're going to turn on our extended hours again. What did I just send you? Solvere, it's me. I don't know how to pronounce the first name, Solvere, but I got you. It's me. For real, for real. If you want to send me a number, you could send me like a random number, 1 through 10. Guys, just another little heads up. Don't fall for any scams. 4. Perfect. Um, so obviously people are going to be imposters, people are going to be scammers, anything and anywhere, right? Unfortunately, on Discord, they don't have that good of a security system. So whatever Discord, whatever group you join, even if you did Edgeful, people complain that they get fake James. So this guy James Bruce, he posts a lot in Edgeful. People will say that they got like a fake James messaging them, and I get it too sometimes. And that's just because of the lack of what should I say? The lack of I don't know, Discord caring to help protect us. But with that being said, they'll reach out, they'll ask you to maybe sign up for something. Usually they'll ask you to try to get on some type of broker, and it'll be a BS broker. And it'll look legit, it'll sound legit, but it is not. I promise you it is not. There's no get rich quick. Me and Signet, the only thing we offer outside of anything Bullishbrs related is one-on-one coaching, like mentorship stuff. I think Creed also, I know he used to. I don't know if he still does. I know he's super busy. But but other than that, we're not going to ask you guys to sign up with any specific brokers or any platforms or anything like that. We're not going to message you first. You could message us first. And you could also always reach out to my Instagram as well, Kevin.futures. Wow, this is an old sell side liquidity. This one's white. That means this was placed here back when my charts were in dark mode. I don't even know, a month or two ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I went back to the ESNQ because they started to sell off. Let's take a quick look at the NAS and see what's popping there. See if we have any good setups. Good morning, guys. What's going on? Let's start with the daily on NQ. Now, obviously, we broke this major key level, and I'm going to make this make it like a purple. But we did have the conversation. I assume correct with education. Marzetti. Yep, Marzetti's here too. Was popping. Was crack-a-lack, I was just giving everybody that little heads up about watching out for scammers. They'll get you. It's crazy, man. It's you know what it is too. They changed up their whole ordeal. They used to message people and be like, "Oh," like pretending to be me. "Oh, do you want to make?" And they'll show like TD Ameritrade screenshots of like 40 grand trades, 60 grand profit trades, and be like, "Oh, we just got to download this broker, and you could copy my trades." And that was sort of their pitch. And people fell for it, but not as easily. Now, Salvia, you showed me that they sort of changed their pitch. Now they are going with I offer mentoring. They are going the legit looking route. However, they still will. I saw they noted. I won't go in depth on the message because, privacy. But the second thing they gave like a little list, right? Like, we'll do mentoring, we'll do this, we'll do that. But the second thing on the list was trading platforms. And that was the first red flag that caught my eye. And I know that as soon as you asked, okay, well, where do I get started with the trading platform? And the and he was like, "Oh, where do I get started on the trading plat?" Oh my god, what was I saying? I'm sorry. I was reading another message. Oh, when you ask about the trading platform, they'll tell you some type of broker that's not a legit broker. It'll maybe look like it's a Forex broker or something like that. They'll probably tell you, okay, just deposit 2,000 and get started. I promise a 50% return, 100% return, whatever they're promising. It's a BS promise. It's not going to happen. It's a fake broker. They're coming for the guap. Yeah, that's a nice setup, man. Very cool. Very cool. But do ignore them. I do apologize on their behalf. And if only they put good, very good. I know I always try to report them to truly wild that Discord is doing little and nothing about it.
Problem with Edgeful is they're a public Discord. You don't have to be a member to join their Discord.
Right.
But they're all the time. So yeah, I get Edgeful Bruce or whatever his name is.
Yeah. Yeah, right. A lot of them. A lot of them.
like 50% fit. I mean, I have, if you guys want to know, it's like I make 2,000% every day, you know, sometimes 10,000%.
I'm what, your futures broker? Yeah, are you trying to sell something? Yeah, no, this guy.
I'm with Optimus. I didn't know you could just go with any future. I really didn't. I thought you could only go with regulated. So,
That's the thing. You can't only go with regulated. So they're showing you. Well, they're usually showing like well, before they were showing options trades. They were showing like Tesla returns and stuff like that. Now they're not, like I said, now they're not showing anything. They're saying, "Oh, we'll do mentorship." And then but in the message, let me see if I could pull it up. Silver, do you mind if I share just that one just to show them to be aware to look out for that? Awesome. Okay. So, let's see. So, obviously, what's that? Yeah. You say Sam? Can? Oh, Ken, got you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't, you know what it is? I don't have the headset. The volume comes through the speakers, so it's not always the most crisp. Um, so here, so look, they look like it's me because their name comes up Bullishbrs Kevin. But when you met, I'm not even gonna say it because we're on the YouTube now. God forbid they're looking. This is not me. The name does not match. They will never be able to make that match. Also, if you click my account, I have my Twitch attached to it somehow. You could see that. Look, connections, Twitch. I don't really use Twitch, but it's on there because they can't link my Twitch account without the login. So this is definitely a done deal. This is me. And then Kevin Trades, just one underscore, and then Kevin. That's it. Bullish Bears Kevin comes up in the Bullish Bears Discord. That's it. Now as for the messages they were sending, let's see. The one that caught my eye is like the big red flag. See if we can bring it up enough. Let's see. How can I save this somewhere to blow it up? Could you tell I'm computer savvy? Let's go to do. I'm just trying to blow this image up. Oh, here we go. I think I got it. Yeah, no, I'm saying to blow it up a bit more. I can't read that. I don't know if you guys could read that. Yeah.
or wherever. Once, and that'll activate the magnifier. Hit it the second time, it'll zoom in. Sure.
Oh, I see. Oh, whoa, whoa. That's interesting. Not exactly what I was looking for. I was trying to blow the picture up. I'm gonna just save it. See if I could save it somewhere. There we go. And then just blow it up like that. That's better. No, no, I'm on my computer. My computer. Yeah, but that zooms in like the whole entire. Oh, this works now on that. That does work on that.
I'm just hoping to keep at the same amount.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. So look, so now their new route is mentoring and guidance to accelerate your understanding of market, blah, blah, blah. Now, what stood out to me was the trading platform. I'll recommend a suitable trading platform and website like you want where you can register and fund your account to learn. I didn't even read that far earlier and I knew this was the red flag. Huge red flag. I'll recommend the trading platform. Of course, I could recommend the trading platform for you, absolutely. But they're already offering this information. That is where they will get you. Technology in trading lets you incorporate technology into your trading strategy by automated trading robots. Again, red flag, automated trading robots. Not here to teach that. Here to teach you guys how to day trade properly, day trade, swing trade, scalp, whatever it is you're looking to do. Not create trading robots. Algos run the market, but not our algos. But step-by-step learning's got that part right. But definitely keep an eye out, guys. Fake Kevins everywhere. I don't blame them. Who doesn't want? No, I won't finish that sentence. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at our NASDAQ. So NASDAQ had a pretty clean 90-minute supply zone right here, and this aligns up in between these two broken demand zones. So I'm going to break that. We'll delete that. This demand zone 4-hour was already broken and retested. So usually by now I will just delete it. So yeah, NAS, if we could get into the supply, I would look for shorts. Add alert, 90-minute supply. Don't forget, guys, tune in today for Futures Fever on Benzinga for a chance to win a free Apex Trader account. Good morning. Yeah. Let's see. Nope, I'll move it over here for now. uh, da, 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 da. Some Benzinga. So you look up Benzinga, and it's right here, but I will share that link for you guys. Futures Fever, 11 a.m. Chance to win free Apex account. Link at here. All right. Nas with some selling. Take a look. Let's see. Let's look and cook because I'm going to be out of here soon. Mr. Creed, right? Today's Wednesday. It is Creed's day. I'll probably trade a bit, record some videos a bit, Futures Fever a bit. I got to see. We have NVIDIA earnings today too, guys. I got to see. Expect upside target. Samuel, what's going on, Sam? On NAS, yeah, upside target on NAS 21,391. I would like to see. As for bookmap levels, really don't. A little few random orders around 21,425, which is in that supply zone near a key level. So I would definitely like to see us move higher on NASDAQ. Let's see. Crude, there we go. Nice little push on crude. Don't forget, guys, 10:30 crude oil. There is news over crude oil inventories and stuff along those lines. You check the calendar and you go, yeah, make sure you turn off high importance because crude oil, they only put it under ones and twos. But what is it? Crude oil stocks change, crushing crude oil stocks change. Just a lot of oil and gas news coming up, and we want to be prepared for that, especially if you're trading one of those. If you're trading ES and NQ, obviously you don't really need to be too aware of this information. It can perhaps affect the market at this point due to the fact that the oil and gas prices are affected due to what's going on in the market and the economy, i.e., inflation, different things going on. Somebody asked upside target on crude oil. It's definitely tough to say. And the reason I say that is because we have a lot of imbalances on our way down. And those imbalances would be these right over here. So we have one, we have two, Now this one was already used, right? So this one's think of it as worn down. Now this one's a big one. Now I know people might try to reject that, people might try to short that, and that's okay. Gotta let them. But then we have another one up here too. So it's really a rough point. I would be looking for this zone, the 1 hour supply zone. And the reason for that is because, hey, good morning, is because I want to see 7013 get hit. Because at that point, people taking this big fair value gap short, they have their stop losses at the top of the fair value gap, right? Now, when we look to take a trade, we want to find a spot where maybe retail traders have some type of stop loss there, right? Where people stop out, we should look to enter. So if they're stopping out there and I have a supply zone there, well, that adds to my confirmation that that might be my short entry, right? So where they stop out, I'll look to get in. And that gives me a bigger risk to reward, gives me more patience for confirmation and everything else as well. You expect downside? Yeah, I expect some downside too. Right now, we are moving higher, but and like you said, we've been breaking the downtrend lately, right? Been moving lower. Crazy 68, a barrel down here. Previous day low, we're at 69.09 right now. That is wild. Crude was close to $80 a barrel just recently. So probably going to be looking for crude today. Oh, paper as random. What are you in? Gold shirt. Oh, look at that. Very nice. What I do. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at gold. Where'd gold go? There she is. Damn, there we go. All right, let's find our imbalance, guys. Let's find our entry. So right over where we are right now is pretty low volume. So if it fills that, there we go. Let's see. Crude oil pumping right now. Gold dumping right now. Beautiful. I want gold to try to continue so we could use this area as an entry. 2913 right there. It's a book map level, right? Because we got low volume at that point. All right, let's see. So that's gold. Gold, I wanted supply. Probably not going to get it. Probably going to get a new imbalance. And again, if that's the case, I want us to continue. So this imbalance is sort of in the middle. This is a 30-minute time frame. Check the 15. I mentioned I wanted to see a 15-minute fair value gap form for a possible entry. So right now, if this 15 can continue, we get some type of close, and we still don't test that level, then that's going to be my short entry on gold today. But if we want to break right through it like we want to do right now, then I'm probably not going to be looking for that. So I'm not really getting the best of looks on any setups right now, other than oil, possibly oil. So let's see, 21, 2913, 2913. Hey, absolutely, dude. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for that. All right, give me that 2913 and we'll take some shorts. There are only two of you in the stream. Bullishbrs and what's the next? I think Silver, I think what you're looking at is the in Discord it shows the voice chat, which is just my face, and then it shows my live stream, which is the stream. So like if I stop streaming now, you would only see one. Guys, I'm gonna stop streaming for a half a second just so he sees. Right? It's just one now. Cool beans. Yeah, absolutely. I'll stick around till Creed gets in. Be funny if Creed saw I was still in and was like, oh, I don't have to go on today. Kevin's got it. Ooh, gold. Oh, you already know. You already know.
Okay, low, gold, what round? 28. Yay, Rossman. So,
Yeah, 2897 previous day low. We just hit a book map level. It's been sitting there for a little bit, not too strong, but I'm still waiting on that pullback entry.
back for book map.
It's right here on the left-hand side, so it's an order flow tool. So all these bubbles sort of, it's like a visual of volume. So if it's stronger selling volume, we're going to see a bigger red bubble print. If it's stronger buying volume, we're going to see a buy bubble print. The back area is called the heat map. That's where it's black and then blue and then some orange levels. The orange levels are important because those are heavy passive buyers or sellers. If they're above where prices, those are passive sellers. If it's below where prices, those are passive buyers. What I like to look for on Bookmap is you see how this price level down here, 2,900, has been there for quite some time, while this price level 2,914, it just showed up recently. The price levels that were there for a while are the very strong ones we want to keep an eye on. No, definitely want that 2,913 entry.
What platform are you on?
So you saw Bookmap on the left side, and then this is Trading View on the right hand side.
We have separate app. Great.
Yeah.
That's a good point to bring up that that's your trading platform. That's your charting platform.
Yep.
It's fine nothing goes forward. But the so trading what so like trading platforms like the Trader Bait, Baker Swim, uh Weeple, uh Optimus,
Prime. Just kidding.
of execution. Big execution. They're charting platforms. Now sometimes you can chart on your trading platform as well, but a lot of things like Trader Bait, which is very popular for people that trade futures, is a horrible charting platform. So people, a lot of times people will read the futures on Trader Bait and chart on Trading View or Thinkorswim because Thinkorswim is a good charting platform. Thinkorswim is a good platform overall, but it's not made for day trading, so it doesn't have the speed. But you can do it. I've done it. And you have tools like Bookmap or Jigsaw, or stuff that tracks the option flow, like spot gamma, things like that. They're trying to give you an idea of what's going on it. You can overspend yourself in a heartbeat on this.
Proof. It gets expensive.
Thinking about Apple or a trade station. I'm not confident on that.
Hey, good morning.
I prefer thought I like to say that they plus with the professional side. Very careful about adding too many components, but even more so, I've recently seen something popping up and it's called a compiler on there and exactly what it sounds like. They try and take all this data, they try and put everything together on top of it, and then you actually end up with lag if you're going to be adding things together on there, depending on what kind of time frame you're looking to work with. You absolutely rely on latency and forget data. This is why you guys always hear me informed about that whole concept. And there's going to be aggregated data. There's no flipping point. And you see to see back end flow, it is not pure flow on there. It's aggregated other than I just wasn't been looking at standard L2 with bulk data on there to be very, very careful about anything you go for if they're using aggregate or if they're using pure data on there. And you can get, even as a retail trader, you can get direct plug into the CME and get direct up. But it costs a couple of grand a month. So that's the thing is, if you're doing this as a hobby, everyone, that's how I feel about that statement.
Please.
I think that, but keep in mind, external by firm, I slowly every month on my side, they're spending about 2 to 3 grand on data. And then at the firm, we're spending closer to like 25 or 30 out there. Data matters. And it's not even that they're news, yes, time matter. But I'm talking about pure, clean, bulky exchange data. But I also trade global markets on there. I'm trading the Nikkei. I'm trading on the London. I'm trading on the Aussie. I'm trading the US exchanges. That's why my data stuff is so high. But as a regular retail trader just trading the US markets, you guys spend like $200 a month, like on decent data out there. So it's something to really keep in mind and just think through the MFA before you sign up for any type of data and see, okay, and is it compiled, is it aggregate data, or is it pure data?
Yeah, that's funny. Jay Houston, trade of eight charting.
Yeah, definitely don't want to use Sterling. I actually will have to cover that.
All right, ladies.
Trading gear.
As far
As our combination is,
all right, so it says book map, trade ideas, and trading view on there. So cool thing is that it depends on how you build your process on there. So what are we specifically doing? Are we scalping equities? Are we running a duration options plays? Are we doing lean? What are we trying to do to begin?
just getting started and looking at momentum, pre-market, gap and go, velocity.
Okay, you said a key one there, velocity. Okay, so in my opinion, with the people that I've trained and that several of them go on to work in much larger firms and here let's say, um, yeah, great idea is a great way to because they have some good stock scanners. I'll be straight. They've got some good stock scanners out there. You can find the poppers and all of that. But if you know how to properly curate a news feed you can do this thing there, but it just all depends on how you want to work with that your subscription set. They do still have Holly on there as well. I really don't use Holly that much. Uh, but for trade ideas, yes, it's gonna let you know what has the most volume in XYZ amount of time. And then if you utilize that and you understand that, okay, this instance has potential and it does have current interaction. Checkbox one. Why? Got that. Where it comes down to the news feed, the understanding of if you go to the asset itself on TradingView, typically you're able to pop up the news profile for it. And if it says, MBA report, or if it says internal firings, then you just go to the adequate places for that. You could jump over to the FP website. You actually will search that. If it says it's an internal memo, like a 10K or 403, something like that, and you're up over to Edgar on the FBC. They're kind of the thicker simple and bam, do a quick scroll ahead, and you can find a commentary on internal buying of shares, why it happened, and then you go down that whole dynamic. As far as making a straight trade off of that, then what you're going to be looking at is, okay, I have my high flyer for the morning. I see why it's there being interacted with the out of that dynamic. Then just pretty quickly and easy mark out. If you're using Redco, if you're using standard candle, IP, whatever your choice of display of information is, marking out that high and low within that specific range, and then doing targeting moves for that. I mean, that's a pretty streamlined approach without getting to the weeds on it. And I'm actually happy to do an example of that, but it's pretty straightforward overall to put that together. Now, as far as where to enter there, that's going to be determining factor. A, are you doing um, options or are you doing stop? If you're doing stop, then you're going to look at those dynamics specifically on the TNA, and then go, okay, we know we're at a high volume node. We know that we're at a strategic business area for supply and demand. If you're doing options, then you look at those same things, but then you need to calculate as far as your delta. And if it's just a day trade, then quite frankly, I do not care about theta on there. Because you're
All right, YouTube. I'm wrapping up the pre-market there. Hope you guys have a great trading day. Don't forget, join me on Benzinga today at 11:30 a.m. for a chance to win a free Apex evaluation account. That's on Futures Fever on Benzinga every Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Take care, everybody.